I'm Megan. I am the granddaughter of Grandma Eileen Nolan, maiden name, and I'm the daughter of her son, the late Bill DeVito. And we grew up in upstate New York, just outside of Binghamton. And so every year we would go on vacation to Patchogue Island to visit Grandma Eileen and Grandpa Luigi. And I live in New York City now. And it's pretty much, I think, because of Grandma Eileen that I live here, because every time we would go down to the city, or every time we would go down to Patchogue, we would have one day in the city.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And this was in the old house in Patchogue. For those of you who remember the house, you would walk in and there was a steep staircase.
Yeah, right to the right.
Yeah, just to the right of the little entry alcove. And at the top of the staircase, there was a door to the left to one of the bedrooms. And that's the bedroom that my brother and I would stay in whenever we visited.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I have such distinct memories of this house because that was our vacation spot. That's where we went on vacation. So it was always really fun when we went there. So we would stay there. My brother and I would stay in that room. And on the back of the door of that room, Grandma would always have a dress hanging that she had purchased for me before my arrival.
Oh, how sweet.
Often with like a nice hat, like a little bonnet too,
on
the back of the door. And that would be my dress for when we went into the city.
Oh, yeah.
Because one thing she really liked, I guess she and Grandpa always wanted a daughter. And of course they had 4 wonderful sons, but I think they wanted a daughter. And me being the oldest grandchild, I think I got a little all their grandchildren were spoiled, and all their granddaughters especially were spoiled, but I was their first granddaughter. Yeah, so we always had a day in the city, just she and I, and we would take the Long Island Railroad in, transfer at Babylon, of course, and she always had this same route that we would do. I don't remember the order, but we would always go to St. Patrick's Cathedral in Midtown near Rockefeller Center. We'd go to St. Pat's and we would light candles for our departed ancestors.
Votive candles, yeah, nice.
Yes. Say a little prayers for them and light some candles for them. We would go to FAO Schwartz, which sadly no longer exists in the city. They've closed it down. The thing I remember the most was it had this big clock tower in the middle that had kind of a creepy human face, and it would sing every 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something. So you would go there and get a toy like a Barbie or some kind of doll, because Grandma Eileen loved dolls. We'd be walking around the city and she would, give me tips about how to act in the city and street smarts. And I think she really gave me my love of New York City. I'd always wanted to live in New York, probably because of that. And so I owe it to her that I live here now, I think.
This will be good for the footage.
I'm sorry that you're in my city and I'm not here. I'm in Italy at the point when you're watching this. I hope you have a wonderful time in New York. That's all. Have a great time. Bye.